How's it going, everybody? Jay from Rapid Transit Garage, and I'm here with
Jeremiah.
Mopar Man 1978.
Yep.
So I was out in the, where am I again?
You're in the Branson area.
Yeah, Branson area. And he's in the area, so, oops, sorry, out of view.
No problem.
There we go.
That wind's picking up quite a bit.
Yeah, it's getting windy around here. So we're out here checking out his Dodge truck, checking out his Dart, and this one, I believe, is the one he's taking to NoNameNationals.
Correct.
And he was out here putting a air gap intake on it, doing some modifications to it. So let's check it out. I'm a little jealous. He's got the old air gap intake with the Magnum bolting too. So what do you got going on here?
Basically, it's a mildly built 318. Originally came out of a 85 Plymouth Grand Fury cop car. I had the short block built for it. Everything else I've done myself right out here in the yard when weather permitting. I do all my own work except for the short block, of course. I didn't have time or whatever to do that part, but everything else from the B&M line lock I put on the truck myself. The ignition upgrades and stuff like that, the little modifications and stuff I've done, and pretty much all my videos that people have seen before. But one little thing, I don't know if I showed anybody this, for like you're driving at night and maybe your truck quits on you, or you need to fix something alongside the road in the engine bay or whatever, and you don't have a light and you don't want to hold a flashlight while I'm messing with tools. I got these LED light strips that you can either buy from Walmart or O'Reilly's. I bought the white ones, and at night it illuminates everything. You can get down here and see if something's leaking or something broke or something needs, you can work on it. And the cool thing about LEDs is they don't use hardly any electricity, but they put out a lot of light. And I also put it in there too for if you're at a car show, especially in the car show's going on at night or something, you can flip the lights on and everybody can see the engine and stuff like that, so.
It's a great idea.
It was almost a basket case when I bought it. I've been having to do a lot of little upgrades on it over the years, weather permitting, whatnot. So, but other than that, yeah, this is I'm going to try to bring it to NoNameNationals and see what it does. I've never been in I watched a lot of drag racing in person on TV, but never actually been in a drag race myself on a drag strip. So this motor's never been dynoed, or the truck's never been raced before. So it'd be interesting to see what it does on street tires. So
Very cool. Ash is a cool looking little truck. It's got a mean stance to it. It really
this
does.
grill's actually off of this is an 82 truck, and this grill's from off of like an 86 or later truck, and they bolt up. It's just the light bulb housings are just a little bit off on the I don't know what they call that, the
surrounder bezel.
Yeah, the bezel. But other than that, it all bolts up. I like this one over the 82 one, because the 82 one looks more like the grill out of like a 78 Ford pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So this gives it more of a Mopar look, I think.
Yeah, the crosshairs.
Yeah. Most of the stuff, any of the stuff I bought new has been either like from money I saved up, or bought from like Rock Auto, or somebody had parts, or I went to a lot of salvage yard parts.
Mm-hmm.
So making do with what I got.
Absolutely.
And I don't know if you want to hear it or not, but I also got the Dixie horn on here too.
Hell yeah.
I decided to act up when you're videotaping.
Of course.
But,
that looks really good with the slots. I really dig that.
yeah, I actually got these front slots, and the slots I got saved for the Dart. The others 15x7s.
Mm-hmm.
I bought them as a set from off of a guy from A Bodies Only, and had them shipped down here. And because they've got the really weird unilug inserts, they don't have the flat little what do you call it, little spacers. They've actually got circular space here that slides in and it's offset.
Mm-hmm.
And then these back ones I bought off of a guy, those are actually 15 by 8.5, so they're wider in the back.
Okay.
But yeah, they look good. And then like on the Dart, they're also going to have the slotted mags, real wide tires in the back, as wide as I can get it without tubbing it. And maybe like 15 by 5s or 15 by 6s up front. They give it that old school hot rod look.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I just noticed you did something that I've always wanted to do when I had mine. The ram's head for the shifter knob. I always wanted to do that on mine.
yeah, I figured, because I hear stories about people stealing the ram heads off of all the Dodge trucks, and I didn't want mine stolen, even though we're kind of in an area that doesn't have a lot of crime, but you never know.
Yeah.
I did put this on the front of the truck. My dad retired from Silver Dollar City a few years back, and he had an apprentice that worked in his shop, and the guy went to art college, and he made a custom mold of a skull, and then the guys at the blacksmith shop cast different items in aluminum out there at Silver Dollar City, and he paid him the money and got it approved through the management, and they casted some of these limited skull heads. They're solid aluminum.
Very cool.
Put that on there, but just little odds and ends, you know, just customization, you know. But,
Personalized.
yeah. So yeah, it's a daily driver. I mean, I'm never gonna, you know, I know it's not gonna be a fast truck by any means, but you know, definitely not like anything close to like just Mopar Joe's Barracuda or anything like that, you know. But and I know this isn't factory correct, the V8 Magnum, but it just gives it that cool look that I found at the salvage yard. They were there, and I paid a couple bucks for them, put them on there. That's cool. But the only other thing, I did a video on this earlier today. They were talking about safety upgrades for the NoNameNationals, like fire extinguishers, stuff like that. I actually mounted mine that used to be on the transmission hub. I actually mounted it over to the wall over there.
Okay.
But when I was a security guard for a resort in Branson, we'd have Cintas come through and inspect the all the fire extinguishers on the property every so many months, and they either discard them or they take them and destroy them, or they redo them. And there's a lot of good ones they throw away, but they're not acceptable by resort standards. So, but they still work and they still put out fires and stuff. So I asked the guy if I could have a few of them, and he gave us 3 of them. I got one for my truck, one for my folks' vehicles, and one for my Dart. So, but other than that, that's pretty much it. I think all my other videos pretty much cover what I've done to this truck. And I understand, you know, some of my videos don't actually show me working on stuff, because a lot of the stuff has already been covered by other channels multiple times. So it's like,
it's cool to see the progress.
Yeah,
it's cool to see the progress.
But I didn't know if you wanted me to fire it up.
Sure. I missed my 78.
Yeah.
Or not my 78, my 82, 83, whatever that was.
She's a little cold-natured. She's manual choke, so she sounds kind of sloppy, like she's got a big cannon in it.
Remember my black one before it got wrecked? Oh no, you didn't remember it before I got wrecked. That's my wife I'm talking to, by the way.
When I asked Tony in the live chat, I gave him the cam specs on the Yersin cam I put in this, he said it's basically like a factory hypo 340 or 360 cam. It's nothing special, but it definitely livens up the 318 a little bit. So I didn't want to get too radical with it since it's a daily driver. So.
Well, I was watching the videos that you had. It'll burn them pretty good.
Yeah, that line lock helps quite a bit. I got some really good quality tires on the back, and with this all these chip and seal roads here in the area, unless you got lots of horsepower, this won't roast the tires when you try to power brake it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because it's the tires and the combination of the road. I was getting some axle wind up, and I got most of that fixed with some leaf springs I got off of a heavy duty Dodge pickup. But,
oh, like a 3/4 ton or something?
yeah.
Okay.
Thicker leaves, heavier duty. Last thing I want to do is Lakewood makes some traction bars specifically for these Dodge trucks, but they're for the newer ones, like the 2000 something Dodge Rams.
Okay.
But they'll work on the older leaf springs. I don't know why they don't put for like 70s and 80s Dodge trucks for some reason, but they all share the same leaf springs.
Did you ever see that video that 318 Will Run did on his drag truck?
He made those slapper bars that come off of a car. But these are the actual full length, and they've got longer mounting plates just to clear the the shock plates and the bars and stuff from underneath there for the U-bolts and stuff. But anyway,
cool.
And I custom did that on the tailgate there. Masked that all off.
And if you're not subscribed, there's his YouTube channel, Mopar Man 1978. Right?
So that's it on my end. So.
Very cool. Well, No Name Nationals is going to be a blast. What about it? So, on that note, have a good one. And Mopar Man 1978.
Take care.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you.